Hello, hello, and welcome to Talking to Food Safety Professionals. My name is Dr. Jenny Lynn James, and I'm a food safety professional with over 25 years of experience in the industry. Now, with me today is Ranjeet Klair. Ranjeet, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Jenny, for having me.
So, Ranjit is a Senior Director of Food Safety for the Atchison Group with particular responsibility for India. So, Ranjit, please tell us a bit about your background. How did you get started in this field of food safety?
Hi, Jenny. Thank you for touching on that. I'm also in the industry from last around 26 years now, and started after my graduation, master's degree. My first job in was in Toronto, Canada, in the meat plant, and I did start from the floor. And again, in fact, my first job was coming from the floor on the as a meat cutter. But
Yes,
then
yes.
within a week, I was getting into the position of the QA technologist. And
Okay.
again, from there, my food safety journey started and learned HACCP from the ground up.
Yes.
I have seen the like Listeria salmonella swabbing at 4 a.m. in the meat plants and all.
Okay.
Um, from there, I did move to Walmart, Canada, as one of the two managers they hired for food safety in when they started food in the country. So I was responsible for supplier approval, recall traceability, and product like private label team was working with us
Yes.
to set up straight the requirements of Walmart. It was a rewarding job. I had worked with their perishable distribution centers, set up their team at the first time we opened there. Also, I was regulatory affairs director in Sobeys, where I worked for the
Ah,
label compliance team and all. Then I worked with the Intertech SAI Global. At that time was SAI Global, where
yes.
I was hired as an agri-food manager there, and then after that I moved to contracting job. This is evolution from the factory to retail to certification body,
Right,
doing
right.
everything. And now, also I did another second degree during my career that was a Master in Global Food Law,
Oh,
LLM from Michigan State, which is like that's where I felt like I learned like many countries' regulations in that
okay.
particular degree.
Excellent. Excellent background. Combine the science with food law. Very
Yeah,
exciting.
international food laws and regulations, yes. During the SAI Global assignment, I was responsible for one of the program manager for one of the certification, GFSI benchmark certification,
Yes.
and also sat in the ANSI and ANAB accreditation certification of Intertech. So I was telling you that how working from floor up to lab in a meat plant to a retail in the stores, suppliers, warehouse, then I had a chance to work one step back in the certification body where
Yes.
they gave me opportunity to work on the program management as well as sitting an accreditation program,
Okay.
which is like you have to have accreditation of a certification body. So I
Right.
was thankful for SAI Global senior leadership. Then they gave me chance to do that, and I learned a lot from there. And right now I am a BRC auditor, FSSC auditor, and I am also trainer for BRC and
Okay.
FSSC. And also I'm a director, senior director for the Atchison Group, which is a global food safety consulting group, and am enjoying working in the USA, Canada, and also I am managing director for their India branch.
So, what does your current role entail?
Right now, this current role is mostly we are helping the clients for their troubleshooting for food safety, regulatory compliance.
Yes.
The head of the company, Dr. David Atchison, is our lead for supporting us to work with the larger companies in US, Canada, and actually every other. We can work. We are having a working relationship in the Philippines,
Okay.
Korea. Um, the work we started doing in India was when importing containers coming to US for products from India was having FDA issues, so FDA import alerts. So we are working with creating helping the clients to come up with a solution for if there is import alert related issues coming across. We are also big in training, so we have a training branch. We train people about PCQI, FSVP, IAVA, food traceability, new law. We have trainers in our team. So we are doing a lot of things. But at the same time, reflecting on my career, I do feel that had I not touched those areas with my hands, I may not justify what I'm doing today.
Okay, yes. Yes.
It's
So
like
good experience from
it's
your
like a hands-on, yeah.
yes.
Working through the hands with the mastering on the production floor to the how the retail desk work, how another manufacturing works.
Yes.
Um, I'd say I think having to my suggestion to the next generation is that get a hands-on experience. That helps a lot. We
Yes.
don't have to second guess. We don't have to Google or chat GPT things
Oh,
if we
yes.
know,
Yes.
like we have done the stuff. So I'm proud that I have real experience in the industry,
In
and
the
that is
industry.
proven, and I can make next generation educated to be ready to take my place
Right, right.
when I go to retire. Yeah.
And so what are some of the challenges you're seeing now in the food industry?
The biggest challenge in the food industry depends where we are talking. Currently, we are looking for ability. Again, I am very a floor person, production person, and
Yes.
I do see the ability to find a real root cause of the problem with the simple solutions.
Mhm.
Soon we will ask a question about sanitation is not going well. There
Yes.
will be, okay, let's change the chemical, let's change the machine, let's bring a new buffer. But then there are certain things like, did we disassemble the equipment properly? Do we have a proper drain system? So my biggest finding right now is that there are opportunities to train the QA staff wherever who are the educators of food safety to the
Yes.
production to actually know the ability to do proper root cause and find simple solutions.
Oh, right, right.
Simple solutions, like sometimes we are bringing like a silver bullet to kill something, but there may be solution is hiding inside your
Yes.
everyday work, right? So I'm not a fan of too many fancy vendors to bring in. Again, but again, I appreciate there are so much good technology out there which we need to
Yes.
use. But before that, the common sense on the floor, that if we can do that well, I think that is a challenge. It all comes with the knowledge, education, educating next generation with the
Mhm.
right information. Yeah.
Okay. And so you're advising new graduates to get hands-on experience
Hands on.
so that
Yeah.
they can enter the industry, at different levels and learn and grow.
Right. And graduates should not be very eager to get into the quickly run toward the hierarchy about I want to be supervisor or I want to vice president in next 3 months.
Yes.
It's more like you are itself. You can be vice president if you know enough because your contribution should be shown in your actions. Um, Personally, I never ran after the titles in my life. Titles came to me, even if I can work at the supervisor level, at the manager level, but how much I know. Um, I will not sell myself by just talking about myself. My work should speak when I'm not in the room.
Right, right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today on Talking to Food Safety Professionals. I sincerely appreciate your time today.
Thank you, Jenny, and we will do more together.
Certainly. Please hit the like button, like our video, and remember to subscribe to the channel Food Safety Smart so you can be notified every time we interview another amazing food scientist. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you.